Today we're going to look at a great game that occurred on November 10th between number 12 ranked Arizona and number 2 ranked Duke. We're going to see the outcome of the game. We're going to look at three aspects. We're going to look at Duke on offense. We're going to look at Arizona in the half-court offense, and we're going to look at Arizona in the full-court offense. Let's go. Okay, so the first area we're going to talk about is Arizona in the half-court offense. So all of these are going to relate. We're going to see how they connect to each other and how they impact the final outcome of the game as well. So Arizona liked to go into the post. They thought they had a huge advantage in here, and it looks from these examples like they do. We can see that routinely Arizona is looking to seal the big on the inside and create space on the outside to give the big opportunity to work. And so the Duke really struggled with this, and the fact they had to prioritize and send so much help created opportunities for their offense because of how impactful the post was in the first place. Again, we can see the same concept. What does Arizona instantly look to do? They look to create essentially a one-on-one situation with the post in the middle, spacer on the outside, let him work one-on-one. They thought they had an advantage with their post player attacking number 30, Filipowski. And then just one basic concept that we can all learn from is when they tried to get the ball into the post and Duke sent doubles, if your person is the one helping, you want to look to cut. If you look to cut, that means there's semi-open space because your defender just left. And unless the defense has really good rotation, it's tough to be able to cover that. And you can get a lot of open looks just simply by doing that. All right, so then we move to the Duke side of things. And the Duke side of things is going to show, I really like this concept. We're going to see how one factor relates to several different things that cause chain reactions that impact the game. So the first thing is we're looking at number 30. Number 30, Filipowski for Duke, is a really good freaking player who impacts the whole offense. So first off, great steal in transition. Okay. Then he feels confident enough to push the ball. He's looking to attack right away. In transition, boom, no one closes out to him. He drives. Really good attack by him. Okay, so this is the status quo. We know the number 30 is really good. Arizona knows the number 30 is really good. They have to pay him respect on the inside as well as the perimeter. Anytime they don't pay him the right amount of respect, whether that means not giving him closing out on the perimeter, giving him open space, whether that be on the inside or the outside, he made them pay in this game. His impact was so strongly felt that I guarantee he is going to be a significant impact in every team's game plan. They are going to have to figure out how to deal with number 30. Okay, so here we can say again, two players go with the ball. He says, no, can't do that, or I'm going to hit this open three. But then we're like, yeah, if you give him space, he can shoot, okay, but is he any good inside the post? We can see over and over, Duke went to a pick and roll, and if you do not give him respect on the drive right here, or on the slip, on the roll, he is going to finish on the inside as well. Boom, what do we see here? Pick and roll, he rolls. Again, don't give him the respect, or even do give him the respect. He still has good handles, good awareness, and able to finish through contact. Merely another example, and him being able to handle the ball creates so many options for Duke. Hey, you get a little bit miscommunication whatsoever. This defender has to hedge out and then has to recover all the way back. Duke, just throw it over the top. He can't see the ball. You have the advantage because you see the ball, you see the rim, just go downhill and finish. Okay, so then we see how does this impact the game in more way than just set 30 scoring. Well, the way it impacts is because you have to give so much respect on this roll right here that Arizona is helping over, which means there is somebody that is open on the perimeter, a good pass out here to the corner, and Duke gets an open three out of it. Again, we can see later in the game, who are they worried about? They're worried about 30 on the roll right here. What is this? This defender literally comes from this wing and helps all the way down. So this maybe shows that Duke, if you want to be able to make a run at some point, you got to have those players have to be able to hit those open threes, because you're going to get a lot of open threes because 30 is going to get so much respect. And so in these, if you can't hit them, it's going to be tough to win close ball games. And then we travel to Arizona and their full court offense. They were able to push the ball in transition. The head coach for Arizona, Tommy Lloyd, comes from Gonzaga, where they also like to learn look in transition, and so you can see the same ideas and concepts followed through here. This is on a made basket. Arizona is instantly looking to get the ball up the floor and push, and it's not necessarily the first action that creates the opportunities, but merely the fact that causes a little bit of scramble on defense means that you get good looks. You can see the very next possession again. Doesn't quite run the floor. What do? You look for passes up ahead in transition and contact and or finish at the rim. The thing I love about transition the most is that no matter the game or the situation, you are always going to have opportunities that come from it, no matter who you're playing. Like, you cannot play perfect transition defense 100% of the time, because simply it means that there was chaos going on, and there is chaos going on in every single basketball game. And if you can capitalize, then you are going to give yourself a lot of good opportunities. A lot of good opportunities. And Arizona did this all freaking game. Even when their half-court offense wasn't getting the most efficient shots, they were getting good looks in transition. For some reason, my video recording is driving me freaking crazy. It's making mistakes, so we're going to skim through this real fast. So Arizona down by 2. We want to make sure that we get the ball inside, try and get as good a look as we can. This is the area that we've dominated, so why not come back to it, Let the inside create opportunities, be physical. 30 is off balance, does foul him. Great way for Arizona to make this on balance. Like, you're getting hit right there, and that's a great shot, a crucial shot to make. One big important thing is Arizona hit all their free throws from here on out. That really made it very difficult for Duke to get back in the game. This is, I think, the crucial possession. Is Duke kind of settled for a 2 instead. Actually, this was the crucial possession, not because Duke settled for 2, because they turned the ball over. As the drive happens right there, he took an extra step, which caused the travel. And then Arizona gets the ball down, and ultimately they get fouled. And what do? They hit both free throws, created up by 3. And then this possession is the one Duke settled for the 2. And Arizona on defense, they clearly gave him space. They did not worry about the 2 as long as they didn't get the foul, which was, I think, good coaching on their part. Ball gets inbounded, foul happens immediately. Got to make sure that happens. What Arizona do? They hit both free throws. And then I like the fact that Arizona fouled as that ball got inbounded right there. Love that, in fact. Even if they make both free throws, you still keep a 1-point lead, which is what you want when it comes down to it. Ball gets inbounded, foul happens immediately. Got 2. They bury both free throws. Now Duke's got to throw the ball up the court. Arizona steals the ball, and I actually like this a lot. A lot of coaches get upset by this, but I love the flush at the end. Let the kids express their emotion. Let them play. That's what the media wants to see. That's what the people want to see. That brings eyes in, And I love that. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. But most importantly, have a great rest of your day.